All right, welcome everyone. Today we're going to learn how to play a complete blues solo on guitar. If you know the pentatonic scale, you can definitely play this solo. All right, so we are using a C blues as an example today. C 7th chord, F9, back to C, G9, F9, standard 1-4-5, 1-4-5 blues. Now we're going to use the C blues scale for as I look through this entire solo. That's what I'm targeting is the C blues scale. Now I'm going to throw a few major notes in here, but even when I do that, I'm still looking for home bass. I'm still looking for these C notes. If you know your target notes, your home bass all over the neck, that's a big key to be a better improviser. So let's run through this solo. Right off the bat, we're using a major but still looking at the pentatonic scale, but hammering on to the major third of the C chord. G note, A note, the 6th of the C. You don't need to know all these intervals to play this solo. I encourage you to learn them, but looking at the pentatonic scale and adding these couple notes in here is the key. Just a major bend there. Then we go to minor pentatonic. The second part. That's where it sounds real bluesy. The second position of the C minor pentatonic here. Then going up to the major. Still looking at the C note, looking at the C minor pentatonic, even in this position. Really need to know your pentatonics in all positions if you really want to be a good all-around player. Let's take this second phrase. First part. Second part. Still looking at this pentatonic scale. One more time. This is one of the more tricky ones in the whole solo. Landing on this A note here. The 6th of the C. Sounds really bluesy. So let's put the two phrases together. That's in context. If you're having trouble, just back the video up a little bit. Make sure you got the notes right, and just the phrasing and timing is very important also. Then I do a small phrase here in the minor pentatonic. When we go to the F9, because that was all in C right there, C 7th, everything we just did there. Going to the F9, just really raking a piece of the F chord. A note, C note is a piece of the F chord here. And you don't necessarily need to know all that, even just pivoting off of this, your minor pentatonic here. So just really sliding up to these notes and then hitting it twice. Next phrase. Because we're back to the C at the end of that phrase. Walking right down the minor pentatonic scale. C note, B flat. Hammering and pulling off actually. Just going right back to the C chord. Here's a piece of the C chord. Then we hit it again. Walking down to the third of the C there, the E note. Really good phrase to use in the blues, to walk down to the third there from the fifth. Now when it goes to the G9, just really, this is just outlining the chord here. Walking up to the G chromatically. That's the B note is in the G chord. Hammering on to the B actually. G note here. F, the minor 7th of the G9. You hit these strong tones in the chord, it really sounds good. I know it seems like a lot of information here, but if you learn these phrases within within that scale that you already know, you are really starting to be a great improviser. So we're going, ending that phrase, then it goes back to C again. We're going to do a major. Just sliding up to that G or the A note. Half bend. Then walking down the end, the solo is just walking down the pentatonic scale. Ending on that G note because it turns around right there to the G. Again, I'm going to go through this whole thing real slow and then we'll play it up to speed. All right, thanks for hanging out with me today. These are just some ideas to put some phrasing into your pentatonic scale, in the context of a 12-bar blues. So it's using those small phrases within the scale that you already know is really, really just a great way to improvise and be a better improviser. So we will see you on the next one.